excited to be with you again. I'm taking a new direction with some things. I just wanted to make sure that everyone that subscribes to me is able to jump in on this great opportunity. I don't think we've ever seen anything like this occur in our history at all. I'm pretty sure the Bitcoin bonanza that's going on. But I definitely want you to be able to get in on it and don't let this opportunity pass you by. So we're going to jump right in. I'm going to show the most popular, easiest way to be able to get your first Bitcoin. All right. So right now, what you're looking at here is Coinbase. Okay. So that's Coinbase. Basically, they founded in 2012. It's for digital currency wallet platform. Basically, merchants and consumers can transact digital currencies through this particular exchange. Okay, so that's basically what Coinbase is in a nutshell. And there are other exchanges as well, which I'll get into those at a later time. But so I want to be able to share all the information that I learned over the past month and a half that got me started. Because when I first heard about this, I understood it, but it was very confusing at the same time. Don't get into any investment that you don't understand. Okay. Um, that's rule number one. So, but I do, if you do want to get into it and gain the knowledge and understanding, I do want to show you how to do that. All right. So, what we're going to do today, we're going to look at Coinbase. All right. So, we're going to show you how to sign in. Now, of course, you're going to have to sign up here. Um, basically, it gives you the option. You can sign up as an individual, you can sign up as a business. Okay. And when you open up the business side, you have the institutional investing. All right. So that's for the big boys. Uh, and this is for merchant services. But I can see here it says no longer accepting new merchant service businesses at this time. So you don't have to worry about that. But 9 out of 10 times, you're going to be signing up under the individual. All right. So what you want to do, you want to go ahead, get your first name, last name, email, fill out all of this information right here. Go ahead, make sure you check the box, create your account. All right. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to go ahead and cheat. I'm going to sign in. Okay, I'm back. All right, so what we're going to look at is the dashboard. All right, that's the first thing you're going to look at. So we have several things to look at here, but we're going to start off with the dashboard. I want to make this very simplistic, easy as possible so you can get your first Bitcoin started. All right, purchase. So let's look at here. So we have, so this is the dashboard. So you're going to see three names here. These are three different uh, types of coins, if you want to say that. Okay. Now, for instance, this is Bitcoin. I know this is the one. It's already pre-selected, so when you first come on, that's going to be the first thing you see. You're going to see the Bitcoin price that it is at this moment, which is $19,441. Amazing. I know you're like, man, I wish I would have got in several years ago. Don't worry about it. Everyone feels that way. So you also have since last month. So you can see it was 11,000. Look at that. So it went from 11,000 to 19. What bank, what investment vehicle is able to generate that type of return? I don't think, again, we've never seen anything like this in history. I don't know how long it's going to last, but I'm definitely going to get in. Well, I'm in, but I'm going to definitely take advantage while it's going on. I can tell you that. So, and you also can see the percentage since last month. So that's 149.2%. That's absolutely amazing. That's absolutely amazing. You could think about that. Think about what you're getting in your savings account. Barely 1%. You know, some of y'all maybe 1 point something, you know. So you can really build your portfolio. And again, what you're trying to do, you're trying to build some things up so you can take the money, take the earnings, and be able to dump that into something else. You could be real estate or anything, but this is a great way to be able to generate some profits to get your other business entities off the ground. So let me jump back in. So right below, you can see a chart here. Now this chart, as you can see, is kind of moving the bar there. So this chart can be set. So for instance, right now it's on 1 month, but right here, you can go 1 hour, And this is great to know because it gives you the opportunity. You could have been at work all day or anything, but this gives you opportunity to go back and kind of see how everything's been going today. You can also, when you get really good looking at the chart, you may be able to predict dips, basically when the price drops. So that way you want to jump in low, sell high. Um, you can look at 1 day, you can look at 1 week, 1 month, 1 year. Wow, amazing. 2,375%. I don't even think the stock market is what, 12 to 15% maybe. 2,375%. Let me move on, please. And this is all. All right. So that's basically since inception. All right. So if you go all right, let me yeah, I'll jump down here. All right. So basically what we could do, we could look down here. It says your portfolio. So this just gives you the total of everything you have. As you can see, I don't have anything in there. I never, every time it comes in, I basically put it into my hard wallet, which you'll learn. You can look it up, but I'll do a video about that soon as well, about hard wallets, different types of wallets. So that way you can know how to transfer your money. Now, again, it's okay. You can leave it on here. But again, there's a saying in the crypto world. Basically, if you don't have it in your possession, you don't own it. So just keep that in mind. Far as I know, Coinbase haven't had any major hacks or anything, but a lot of times I don't want to find out. I don't want to be the one that it happens to. So I just go ahead and, as I pay them, I just go ahead and transfer them to my hard wallet. All right. So this is Litecoin. Litecoin is considered, so think of it this way. So Bitcoin would be gold and Litecoin would be considered silver. All right. So Litecoin basically forked or broke away from Bitcoin. All right. And so that happens from time to time. Okay. And Litecoin is really fast. A lot, the transactions are a lot faster. The fees are a lot lower. Whereas Bitcoin, the transaction is a little slower and the fees are higher. All right. So then you have your US dollars here. So they'll let you know how much cash, how liquid you are. Ethereum. So that's the platform that a lot of the coins um, applications are being built on. Okay. Then there are other coins that are kind of similar that are up and coming, but we're not going to talk about that today. But Ethereum is definitely a major um, focus in the cryptocurrency world. Okay, because again, a lot of people use a lot of companies use their platform, their blockchain platform, to build their applications off of. Okay, and then also is the great Bitcoin. All right, I know that's where you want to get to. All right. So if you look over to the right, it says recent activity. So basically, just let you know what was sent, your transfers, um, when did you buy it. All those are good information to have because you want to, you might want to keep a record of that. So that way you could put it into, it could be a spreadsheet. I use certain apps, which I'll get into as well, that you might want to use, makes it very easy to track your gains and losses. All right. So we're going to jump up here to Ethereum, and basically it's the same thing. Okay, so you can see Ethereum is at 700. All right, and you can make the adjustments on 1 hour, 1 day, 1 week, 1 month, 1 year, all etc. And it's basically the same thing. Okay, nothing changed. All right, so you want to be able to come in, look at the prices, see what prices it is currently at for whatever coin that you are looking to purchase. All right. So let's look at buy and sell. All right. So this is where you want to be. All right. So you're going to have to, one of the things you have to do is going to be able to set up a bank account or a credit card, however you want to do it. Now, we'll tell you, you set up your bank account on here. It is a little bit slower. It typically about 7 days roughly before your Bitcoin or Litecoin or Ethereum gets deposited into your Coinbase account, which is fine. I mean, if you're not in any rush, so You just want to kind of purchase it, um, you know, and just get it at the price that you want it. Now, if you're the type of person that want it right away, you can use a credit card and it's instant. Okay, it'll once you purchase, confirm, it'll be right in your Coinbase account. All right. So again, you get the options of Ethereum. You see the green check mark. Wherever the green check mark is, it lets you know which coin you selected. So you Bitcoin, Ethereum, Litecoin, and you can see it adjusting over here on the right side according to the actual coin. All right. So it lets you know the payment method. So you can actually choose whatever payment method on the drop down. So whatever payment method you have set up, you can actually go in and choose that one. So if you want your bank, you want your credit card, you can choose that. You also get weekly bank limits. Okay. You could choose to increase the limits if you want. All right. So say you want to, we can just go ahead and kind of look at it quickly. Say you want to go ahead and purchase some Bitcoin. Well, basically what you would do, you could put in, and a lot of times it'll have a buy max. Now you, unless you got cash like that, you know, you definitely don't want to hit that button because limited. The good thing is you're limited, so it's actually going to let you know, as you can see right here with the 10,000, it matched it. So it basically took you all the way to the max. Okay. And then to the right, it'll say how many Bitcoin that equates to. Okay. So $10,000 will purchase you 0.50, which is pretty much a half a Bitcoin. 1.0 would be a Bitcoin. So 0.50 would be roughly a half. Price is currently at 19,515. So you can see it's rough, almost a half, a little over. Um, you can also at the bottom, it says repeat this buy. All right. Now I'm gonna clear this out because I don't want to accidentally do anything. But you could actually say repeat this by, so that way every time, say when you get paid, you know when you get paid. So say you want, you know, take $25 out every paycheck. You could set this daily, you could set it weekly, every 2 weeks, monthly, and it will automatically withdraw that amount and purchase the coin that you selected. All right. And you can do that for each coin. So you can do $50. Say you got $100. Say I want to do $100, but you want to break it up. So you could say 50 for Bitcoin. You could do 25 for Ethereum and 25 for Litecoin. All right. And you can set that on repeat. So basically, but if you don't want that, just keep it unchecked. But say, like you said, you put your $25 in or $100, then you say buy. Okay. Once you say buy, pop-up window is going to come up over here in this area to the right. It's going to ask you to confirm it. All right. Once you confirm, it's going to let you know, basically give you the option to go back to the dashboard. And then you can, you know, sign out from there, or if you want to look at some other coins, purchase something else, you can do that as well. All right. And so basically it'll let you know the payment method. It'll give you the amount, and it lets you know deposit to the BTC wallet. So if you purchase a BTC, which is the acronyms for Bitcoin, it's going to go directly to your BTC wallet, which we'll take a look at in a minute. Also, down here, you can see Coinbase does charge a fee. So when you purchase that, so like for instance, normally you purchase $100 of Bitcoin, it's probably gonna charge about $2, two something, and then it'll let you know what the total is. So you end up actually getting $97 or something like that. Okay, so if you purchase 100, because they're gonna deduct a fee, it'll still add up to 100, but you'll only be getting about $97 according to the current fees worth Bitcoin. Okay, which is not too bad, but there is a way to be able to save at some point when you advance and want to start transferring to other exchanges to purchase some of the other 1,300 coins. There's another route you can take where you're able to save some money, which I'll show you in a later video. All right, but for now, I just want to kind of show you Coinbase. Very basic, simple, just to kind of get you going and started. All right, so on this side here, we're going to look at this tab, which is sell. So you might want to go ahead and sell all your Bitcoin. So this is really when you're trying to probably cash out. So, you know, you done everything. You're like, look, I made my money. I just want to cash out. So what you could do, you can cash out. You have to sell all your Bitcoin, and then you deposit it to whatever account that you have on file. Okay. And then of course you do have what weekly bank limits on that. You can increase the limits as well. And you could put um, you know, however you want to do that in terms of depositing into your account in whatever increments. But like I said, as long as you don't go over the weekly bank limit. Okay. All right. And then again, of course, you know, they're going to get you on your way out. So you probably have a Coinbase fee here. And it'll let you know what your total payout is. Okay. That'll go to your bank account that you have on file so you can cash. This basically lets you look at your account. So these are all your wallets. You have a Bitcoin wallet, Ethereum, Litecoin wallet, and your cash wallet. All right. And you also down here have a vault. Okay. So this is where you can basically secure your cryptocurrencies a little bit more. Now, again, um, like I said, I store my currency off of the exchange. But if you want to, like I said, that's totally up to you. Not telling you what to do. You can leave it on here. It's up to you. Um, as far as I know, that the US dollar, so your cash is, because this is a US um, based out of San Francisco, California coin exchange, um, it is covered, insured for as far as your cash. Now your cryptocurrency, once it turns into cryptocurrency, that's a whole nother thing. So so just kind of keep that in mind as well. So you do have some security if you're fully liquid, you know. But like I said, if something happens with the crypto, you could be dealing with, you know, a whole nother issue. All right. So I'm not going to get into sending and receiving because right now you're just trying to buy Bitcoin. Okay. So, but these are the wallets. You see send and receive. So you can send out. So this is where you're going to go when you want to send your Bitcoins to another exchange, because in the cryptocurrency world, Bitcoin is like the number one um, uh, basically currency of exchange for other coins, which I'll get into another video. Recurring transactions. So that was in reference to the first. Now you can set it up here, but you could have set it up before when I was telling you about the reoccurring settings for like a week or your pay when you get paid, taking out $25-$50. All right. Then you also have your reports. So you can schedule. So I don't have anything scheduled right now. Set up your two-factor authentication. All right. You want to make sure that. So basically, you're going to have to go to the Play Store and download Google Authenticator. And so that way you can set that up. Okay. All right. That's highly important. Matter of fact, if you go to the security page, it'll give you basically instructions on how to set that up. So that way, every time you enter your username and password, the box will pop up and ask for your authentication code. And the authentication code changes, I believe, what is it, every 30 seconds or something like that. You'll get it. And also here, you can look at linked accounts. All right. So just go through all the accounts that you have on file that's linked to your account. All right. And you could put multiple accounts. You can even do bank wires and etc. But again, those, you know, have different time limits. It could have extra fees. And again, like you said, if you want to go the slow route, you could definitely put your checking account up there. If you want the fast route where you get it immediately, you might want to purchase it to transfer it to another exchange. Then it will be you want to use a credit card for that. All right. So we're going to go back to the main dashboard. So it's fairly easy, basically setting up your account. Now, I will tell you, you're going to have to be patient because everyone is really trying to get in on this. So you're going to have to take your time to be able to go through the verification process. So they're going to ask for some things. Don't get, nervous about it. It's no that they do have to follow a lot of the rules and regulations. Just like a bank, so they're going to ask for similar information because they have to verify who you are. right? So just be patient. It may take some time because it's becoming very popular. Actually, Coinbase is now the #1 downloaded app. It's set up and you'll be ready to go. Again, you have any questions, anything, just email me. I take all the credit. At gmail.com, and I'll be like I said, I'm not giving you any legal advice, any investment advice, but I can give you some instruction in terms of how to get everything up and going so you can get your first Bitcoin. All right. So uh, also, what I'm gonna do at the bottom of the in the description section, I'm going to put a link there where if you purchase basically your first $100 worth, they're gonna give you some free Bitcoin. All right. So yeah, again, I mean, you don't have to purchase 100. I know everybody is at different places, so don't feel, pressured to do that. But I just wanted to let you know that your first $100 up to 100 will get you $10 additional Bitcoin to go into your account. All right. So definitely go ahead and sign up. You can go ahead and use the link in the description, get you all set up, and get your first Bitcoin. Because I'm telling you, right now, it's projected by the end of this year, we're already pushing up on $20,000 Bitcoin. So by the end of this year, it's a very good chance that we're looking at close to $25,000 Bitcoin. Okay. So for you, if you were even getting today, that's literally, you can imagine what type of return that is. Okay, that's something you're never going to get in a bank or any investment vehicle ever. So even jumping in at this price with $1,000, you can literally make some good money. So I definitely, like I said, if you have any questions, feel free to reach out. More videos to come. I'm still going to talk about uh, business credit, things of that nature, but of course. I know a lot of people been interested in cryptocurrency and Bitcoin, so I want to make sure that I'm staying in the climate of society and what's going on, and make sure you all get that information. All right, if you get that Bitcoin, just shoot me email, let me know, or comment saying Derek got my first Bitcoin. All right.